Hello everyone, my name is Chip and how the bloody hell are you? Yes, now I know there's some rumors going around that I am a vampire. However, contrary to all the evidence, I know, I work a night shift job. The thought of going into a church is ugh. And I will always wait to be invited before going into someone's house. I'm also allergic to silver, and whenever I go out into the Australian sun, some numpty will always yell, "The beacons are lit! Got knuckles for 8!" But I am in fact not a vampire. I did, however, manage to score myself an invite to Edgar Markov and Olivia Voldaren's wedding, which is exciting.
Sir Chipperich, it is our great pleasure to invite you to join in the festivities at the joining in matrimony of Edgar Markov and Olivia Voldaren. Additional gifts are not expected, as your presence will be enough. The dress code is sexy formal, and please bring running shoes.
Well, that sounded like a great time and I was really set on going, but then the new set of MTG cards got released and I realized, well, Crimson Vow, can't miss out. And so I decided that it would be more fun to get my hands on some of the new cards and take them through a Modern League. I was wrong. Turns out the card wedding announcement was terribly bugged and was resulting in MTGO crashing a lot. So rather than losing $11 US to potentially getting crashed out of a league and having to deal with Wizards of the Coast compensation claim system, I should have just let myself be chased through the woods by a sexy Sorin and his creepy cousin Nosferatu. And that's one of the few reasons why content hasn't been coming out as frequently as we all would have liked.
Oh no! Anyway,
Welcoming Vampire is a 3-mana 2/3 vampire with flying, and once per turn when a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under our control, we get to draw a card, which seems alright. Not great, but alright. Yes, even during testing when I was living in magical Christmas land and using 2 charming princes and looping them in each of my end steps and drawing an additional card on each turn, the card only really seemed okay. And it really dawned on me that getting to draw an additional card on turn 3 might not be the best thing we could be doing when other modern decks are looking to win the game about then. So I've made some changes to the list. I'm using Welcoming Vampire instead of Flickerwisps, also giving Ambitious Farmhand another go. I've also made a meta call and I've swapped to Field of Ruin over Tectonic Edge, as the latest version of Charbelcher is a real thorn in my side and it's able to use treasures to circumvent their 4 mana clause on our Tectonic Edge. I'll leave a full deck list down in the description, and while you're down there checking that out, if you're enjoying this video, it would be amazing of you if you could click that like button. I'm pretty sure that one still exists. And it lets me know that this is more of the content you'd like to see. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I release a lot of modern content, I release a lot of Magic content in general, and I'm starting to work on releasing more games. Clicking the subscribe button helps that little number next to my name go up, and that helps keep the voices that say I'll never amount to anything at bay, so thanks. Also, with the recent bugs on MTGO interrupting the recording schedule, I think it's important I start diversifying the content on the channel, so don't panic, the modern content's not going away, but you might see a little bit more Arena, and even some other games pop up a bit more often. That just means I'm able to keep releasing videos, even if MTGO and the modern format in general has some problems. You are under no obligation to watch any of my other content if it's not what you enjoy. I just want to make that very clear. But when you see there's a new video from me, you know I haven't abandoned you, even if it's not a video you like watching. And it's good for the algorithm, and all hail the algorithm. We must worship the algorithm. So if you've got any suggestions for games you'd like to see me play, or even feedback on my non-Magic gameplay videos, there are a few down there and I would really like to improve them and make them a better experience for you guys. I would love it if you would leave comments or even just suggestions. We'd really appreciate that. So thank you all very much. Now, with all that said, let's get on to the league and let's see if Welcoming Vampire can draw us a card. I'll be happy if it draws a card.
Okay, round 1. This hand's leaning a bit heavy on Vial. I can't do it. This one's better. We're going to keep this one. Let's go Plains to the bottom. Opponent leads on the Urza's Saga. Okay, into the Amulet of Vigor. I think we just play Ghost Quarter pass. Urza's Saga ticking up. Maybe we could have deployed Aether Vial there. Although this does paralyze them, doesn't it? They can't play a bounce land because then they'll have no lands. If we stack the triggers right, they'll just have 1 basic. Okay, so Gruul Turf has to return a land to hand. So now let's Ghost Quarter the Gruul Turf before the Amulet untaps it. So they put their triggers on the right way. Okay, so they get a forest and then they return the forest. Okay, so we bought a turn and we got them down 1 bounce land. Ambitious Farmhand, not bad. Horizon Canopy, play the Aether Vial, pass it there. Urza Saga goes off. So this is what we wanted. Our opponent has no lands in play. They do have a mana though. All right, Selesnya Sanctuary. So that's 4 mana, 5 mana with what they've got in pool. Dryad, yep. So they get 1 more land drop. So if they've got a Titan, we're in trouble. Play the land. Yep, okay, there's the Titan. All right, none of our choices mattered. Do we even play on? All right, maybe we draw Solitude. Okay, opponents stacking their triggers. I mean, I was saying maybe we'll draw Solitude, but maybe we'll just be dead. We could just be dead. Yep, okay. Primeval Titan has Vigilance and Haste. Okay, now it's a 10-10 with Vigilance and Haste. They return a land. Now they swing in for 10. Can we get double striked here? No, just going for the Valakut. Interesting. All right, well then we'll take 10. Go to our turn. Aether Vial, ticking up. Thalia, and we'll scoop it up. Okay, well, I don't even know. This deck is just so resilient to everything, I don't even know. Spell Skates, go down the Aether Vials. That might be it. Yeah, run it back like that. All right, won the die roll. Let's go first. Sure, it's a 1-lander, but 2 Solitudes. Kind of got to keep this one. Plains and pass. I mean, we've got 22 lands in the deck. All right, opponent plays an Arboreal Grazer. Gets to put a land into play. Valakut. Okay, slower start than I thought they might have. Welcoming Vampire. Pass. Forest into an Azusa. Okay. Castle Garenbrig. Forest. Well, I think the damage is already done. They didn't even use the stack, so pass to us, I guess. Ugh, gonna have to discard anyway. Let's just get rid of Maul, Solitude, get rid of the Azusa. Pass the turn there. Selesnya Sanctuary. Enters tapped. There's a land. Stoneforge, I think. Let's get the Kaldra. Pass the turn. There's another Valakut. They're passing again. Okay, well, Stoneforge, Kaldra, do your thing. Kaldra comes in, swing in for 5. Opponent blocks with the Grazer. We still hit him for 2. There's the Saga. Now they're passing. Field of Ruin. Is it Welcoming Vampire or Spellskite? Well, we came here to test Welcoming Vampire. That's what we're going to do. We'll run it out. Swing in for 6. They take it down to 13. Pass the turn. There's a Saga ticking up. Cultivate a Colossus. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of lands you control. You may put a land card from your hand on the battlefield. If you tapped, if you do, you may draw a card. Repeat this process. Okay. Well, that's what Solitude's for. Okay, they're back up to 20, and they get a Forest. Simic Growth Chamber, yeah. Oh, so it triggers even... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I just assumed it would, like, trigger, and then the creature would see the land enter to re-trigger, but nope, it just repeats. Interesting. Think we've mistimed some things here, folks.
Read it right. Read it right.
So basically they just get to keep drawing until they run out of lands. So we're going to be facing down a lot of lands here. All right, that's the end of that. Everything entered tapped. Might be a Spellskite turn here. They got to return some stuff to hand. Ooh, that's a Dryad of the Elysian Groves. Okay, we get to play a Forest, which gives them 2 Valakut triggers. Hits the Welcoming Vampire. That's a damn shame. And hits us. That's all right then. Arboreal Grazer, Crumbling Visage. So that's 2 more Valakut triggers. Got to be honest, versing this deck, I don't think I've ever had fun. All right, they hit us down to 8. What else can happen? They've got 1 card in hand. All right, maybe we can eke this out a little. We'll go down to 7. Skyclave Apparition, hit the Dryad. Go to combat, swing in for 6. Okay, how bad can their 1 card in hand be? All right, they take it down to 15, pass the turn there. Ugh. I'm worried what their last card could be. And how it could ruin our day. So the Urza's Sagas, they're going to go off and get Amulet, unless they've got something else I don't know about. All right, Urza's Sagas. Tapping for mana, so I guess we're dead then, if they're not making constructs. Are we just dead? Expedition map. Okay, they only have 1 blue. Okay, searching their library for a land to get to hand. Yep, Tolaria West. Engineered Explosives for 0. Looks good to me. All right, now they're passing. Plains. Let's go to combat. Attack with everything. All right, they're going to block 2 of it. They're going to take 6. Okay. Oh, didn't think of that. Cool. So they're going to take out our Skyclave Apparition. And then they're popping the Engineered thinking that's going to do something, but it doesn't. This does give them a 3/3, which is a worry. We don't want them to get a second blue either. So let's go after the Simic Growth Chamber. Sure, they're making a Saga token. Let's get ourselves a Plains. Spellskite this turn. Pass the turn. There's a Saga going off. They're making another construct. Life total's getting a bit low here. Does get the Amulet of Vigor. Summoner's Pact. Sure. Gets a Titan. They get the double strike land. Do we lose? No. Okay. But they will just get and play another Titan. Ugh. They don't even need to do that. I think Summoner's Pact for Primeval Titan was wrong there. They could have just got Dryad. All right. Let's pay 2 life and give the Spellskite haste. Engineered Explosives X equals 2, and that's gonna do it. Don't know why they didn't just lead with that. I don't understand. But yep, that's the game. I had absolutely no fun at all. Primeval Titan and Valakut still amazing, regardless of the format or whatever. I hate it so much. Alright, round 2. Hopefully not the same matchup as round 1. Mulligan. I guess we're keeping this one. Okay, let's think about this. We throw back a Farmhand. No, I think we got to throw back Canopy. Okay, opponent's striking it rich, so we're versing the Belcher. So can we afford to wait? They can win turn 2. Let's just Ghost Quarter them now. We drew a second Ghost Quarter. Pass the turn there. Alright, they play another land. Let's go to our turn. Let's go Horizon Canopy, Giver of Runes. Pass it there. Turn Timber, Blood Moon. Okay, right. Well, I guess we just attack and pass. Opponent flashes back, strike it rich. Gonna play a Plains. I guess it's Farmhand here. Let's get the Plains. Go to combat, swing in for 1. Just gotta keep the damage going. Valakut from our opponent. There's the Charbelcher. Okay, they've taken a risk and we have to punish them for it. Plains. Skyclave. Pact of Negation. I see. I guess we'll scoop it up then. Alright, well, we have answers. Spellskite, Deafening Silence, and Burrenton Forge-Tender, and that's about it. We don't need Brutal Cathars, Solitudes. We can cut some Ambitious Farmhands. Run it back like that. Alright, let's play first. It has none of our sideboard cards, but it does have the Thalia. Mulligan. Alright, this one's a little better. Let's keep, throw away Aether Vial, we don't have time for it. Plains, Deafening Silence, go. Opponent plays a tap land. Let's go to our turn. Plains, Thalia, pass the turn. Turn Timber into a Strike it rich. Okay, go to our turn. Field of Ruin, take out the red source, get ourselves a Plains, run out Giver of Runes. Go to combat, swing in for 2, pass the turn there. All right, another tapped red source, pass to us. Let's go to combat, swing in for 2. Let's play Plains and run out Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Opponent plays turn Timber again, down to 10. Recross the paths. Okay, so now we're in trouble. Let's have a cheeky squiz at their deck list. Nothing fun happening there. Can use Fury and stuff, so we have to have Giver of Runes open. Oh dear. Not sure how we get out of this one. So they're going to get to reforge the soul, I guess. If we can take out the red source, maybe. This deck is the reason I'm back on Field of Ruin over that. Giver of Runes, put on the bottom. Unless it deals with their red source, I do not care. Aether Vial ticking up. Spellskite would be nice. It's a Welcoming Vampire. Okay, let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it. I suppose even if they do Miracle, we still have the Deafening Silence. So they have to have a way to deal with that first, which they do. Got Nature's Claims and stuff. Emiria, they play, and then they Fury. Okay, what does Fury target? 2 damage, 2 damage. Let's protect Thalia, protection from red. Our opponent rather politely passes the turn to us. Aether Vial up to 2. Another Welcoming Vampire. Don't mind if I do. Draw a card. Horizon Canopy. Don't mind if I do. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Opponent is dead next turn. Let's crack Horizon Canopy to draw and pass. There's a Fury. Can only kill 2 of our creatures. Okay. Opponent casts Strike it rich from grave. Passes to us. Aether Vial. Let's keep it on 2. Let's play Plains. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Let's cast a Naked Skyclave. Drawing a card. An opponent scoops it up there. Can't deal with both creatures. Alright, that's good. Whew, okay. Anything we would change. Ambitious Farmhand can get some more stuff. What, we're not grabbing Maul with Stoneforge. Let's drop that for an Ambitious Farmhand. Batterskull doesn't matter with Stoneforge either. I think I'll keep it though. Although, let's cut a Batterskull for the Ambitious Farmhand. We can't gain enough life to beat them. So let's just, Stoneforge is literally the Kaldra button. An Ambitious Farmhand can help in our deck so we can get to our answers. We need Spellskite. Got it, this is the hand. All right, let's keep. I hope this is the hand. All right, opponent leads on a land. We've got land destruction. We've got Deafening Silence. We've got 2 Deafening Silences. Okay, so let's play Deafening Silence number 1. Pass the turn there. Opponent casts to Strike it rich. They don't have the second land. Good to know. Play Castle Ardenvale, Stoneforge, Kaldra, pass. Now, if they kept a 1-lander, it means they think they might be able to go off. They didn't know we had the Deafening Silence though, so perhaps next turn it's Deafening Silence Spellskite. There's another Strike it rich. Let's play Field of Ruin. Let's take out the Valakut. Get ourselves a Plains. Now they had Nature's Claim. They didn't have the Exile card. Let's swing in for 1. Take it down to 19. Pass the turn. Oh, there it is. Force of Vigor. That's fair. They had to exile a card to do it, and now they only have treasure tokens, so maybe, just maybe. All right, treasure token, desperate ritual. Ah, that's it. Answer in hand, and it's not good enough.
It's actually, I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
Things we could have done differently. Could have played Spellscape first, and then they couldn't have dealt with all our answers. So yeah, we had the option, but what a terrible game. All right, round 3, let's play first. This one's a mulligan. We can keep this one. Just throw back planes. Planes and pass. Steam Vents from our opponent. Serum Visions. Passes to us. Let's play Ghost Quarter Thalia. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn from our opponent. They crack it immediately. Snow-covered island. And they pass. Okay. Let's run out Ambitious Farmhand. Let's get ourselves a planes. And then we'll play it. Swing in for 2, I guess. That does draw out the lightning bolt. Cool. Polluted Delta. They crack it. Steam Vents untapped. Expressive Iteration. Should they have played land first for that? I don't think so. They're worried I've got a Mana Tithe, Dragon's Rage Channeler, and they run out the Dragon's Rage. Okay, go to our turn. Let's play Field of Ruin, take out the Dragon's Rage with the Brutal Cathar, go to combat, swing in for 1. Take it down to 13, pass the turn. Opponent plays a big old Murktide and a Ragavan. They pass to us. Let's play Plains. Let's run out Stoneforge. Let's get that Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Opponent swings in with both. I'll gladly trade an Ambitious Farmhand for a Ragavan. Another Ragavan. And a Dragon's Rage Channeler. They're passing to us. Okay. Solitude's pretty neat, huh? So what if we play Horizon Canopy, Kaldra into play, go to combat, swing in with the Kaldra. Opponent takes it down to 8. We're going to pass the turn there. Moonrage Brute has flipped. If our opponent casts 2 spells, it'll flip back. Okay, opponent is swinging in. Just block a Ragavan. Okay, we'll take 7. And opponent scoops it up there. Okay, not sure what their plan was, but they didn't have it. So against this, it's Relic of Progenitus and Burrenton Forge-Tender. Do we want Deafening Silence? I don't know. And Sword of Fire and Ice. I think we're cutting Farmhands in this matchup then. Cut a Maul, cut a Thalia, and 1 Aether Vial. Run it back like that. Say this is one of the hands that does it. Let's keep Flooded Strand from our opponent. They crack it immediately. Steam Vents, untapped. Bauble, look at our top card. And they're just happy passing. Okay, let's play Plains. Run out Burrenton Forge-Tender. Opponent considers in response. Keeps the card on top. Pass the turn there. Polluted Delta. They crack it. Snow-covered island. Just passing. Okay. Play Ghost Quarter. Swing in for 1, I guess. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Ragavan could hit us. See what they do. All right. They cast Consider. They throw the bauble to the graveyard. Okay. They do have the Scalding Tarn. They run out of Dragon's Rage Channeler. And they're not cracking the Scalding Tarn. That's a problem. Relic's cool. Stoneforge Mystic. I will gladly risk a counterspell here. Yep. Steam Vents. Untapped. Yep. That eats the counterspell. Plains. Relic. Pass to them. Expressive Iteration. Sure. Unholy Heat to the bin. Murktide Regent to the Exile Zone. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, hopefully they shrink their own Dragon's Rage doing it, but it is an 8/8. It's quite the threat. Well, make them exile a card from graveyard. Stoneforge could be good. Yeah, not seeing the downside here. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, yep, let's get... So Sword of Fire and Ice on a Burrenton. Makes it a 3/3, gets 2 damage in, so that's a 2-turn clock, so's Kaldra. Let's risk it for the biscuit with the Kaldra. Pass the turn there, and it plays a Snow-covered island. Lightning Bolt on the Stoneforge Mystic. Sacrifice the Burrenton, stop the bolt. And it's throwing cards to the graveyard. Okay, had a feeling. It's another Murktide. Sure is. Sure is.
Oh no!
Alright, this one's only a 9/9, 10/10. Okay, well, and there's a prismatic ending. Cool. Skyclave Apparition was no help, and Burrenton Forge-Tender was no help. Okay, so we were dead, no matter what we did. Keep it as it is, run it back. On the die roll, I would like to play first. This is not a winning hand. I guess this is as good as it gets. Let's throw back Plains. Plains into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn. Spire Bluff Canal. Into a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Into a Mishra's Bauble. Throws away a Murktide. Oh dear, they have another one. Looks at our top card. Hopefully it's not very exciting. Field of Ruin. Well, they know about the Field of Ruin, so let's play it. Run out the Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get the Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn. No attacks. Opponent plays a Spire Bluff Canal. Second main runs out a Ragavan. Okay, let's play a Plains. Stoneforge Mystic, gonna do its thing. Kaldra Compleat. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. Take it down to 15. Pass the turn. And opponent scoops it up there. Can't beat the Kaldra. Oh, I needed a win. I needed a win. We got there. All right, round 4, lost the die roll. Mulligan, keep, throw back Plains. Let's run it like this, I guess. Flagstones from our opponent. Potentially another Taxes player. Thalia's good. Let's go Plains, Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Fetid Heath, maybe a Smallpox player. Thoughtseize. Okay, takes the Thalia. Okay, Prismatic Ending as well. This is an aggressive list. All right, well, Castle Ardenvale, Ambitious Farmhand. Get ourselves a Plains. I'm guessing this is white-black 8-rack then with the Smallpox engine in it. But hey, it's turn 3. We got 4 cards in hand. I'm pretty happy. They play a Swamp. Liliana of the Vale. Ticks it down. Okay. Go to our turn. Field of Ruin. Go after the Fetid Heath. Yeah, then they have to choose double white or double black. All right. Go after the Fetid Heath now. Get ourselves a Plains. Pass the turn. All right. Each player discards a card. We're going to discard a Plains. Bloodghast comes back. It's all right. We can deal with that with Solitude. Edgar Charmed Broom. Charmed Broom. What is this? Beauty and the Beast? Okay, when it dies, it comes back. Okay, well, I don't kill things, I exile them. So we're good. Pass to us. Stoneforge Mystic. Interesting. So let's go. They got 1 card in hand. Plains. Stoneforge Mystic. Batterskull. Let's get the Batterskull because we can cast that next turn. Pass it there. And if this forces them to tick down the Liliana, we're laughing. Laughing all the way to the bank. All right, they swing in for 7. We have to take it. No choice. Sorin. Okay. Sacrificing to be dealing damage. Okay, killing Stoneforge. That's fine. Edgar comes back. Each player discards a card. Do we get rid of Batterskull, Solitude, or Horizon Canopy? Because they can tick up Sorin to deal with the Solitude now. So we'll get rid of the Solitude. Go to our turn. Ambitious Farmhand. So what if we play Ambitious Farmhand, play Horizon Canopy, pass? They tick up Liliana. We give them the Plains. Then Batterskull can come down. I think we're just better off playing the Batterskull. All right, run out the Batterskull. If they have to tick down Liliana to deal with it, it's gravy. Pass the turn there. Yep, Markov doing its coffin thing. Yep, makes a sacrifice our Germ. Drawing cards, losing life. Ticking up to put counters on the Bloodghast. Hits us for 3. Okay, go to our turn. Thalia's good. Ambitious Farmhand. Get ourselves a Plains. Play the Plains. Run out the Thalia. Pass the turn there. All right, Edgar doing his thing. Silver Smoke Ghoul, sacrificing with Sorin, killing Thalia. Okay, swings in for a bunch. We're going to take it down to 5, ticking up the Liliana, playing a Fetid Heath. Silver Smoke coming back. Let's draw a card. Aether Vial. All right, discard fodder, I suppose. Skyclave. What does that change? Nothing right now. Let's equip the Farmhand. Go to combat. Let's attack Liliana. Yep, opponent blocks. We're going to gain 5 up to 10. Edgar comes back, pumps the team. They tick down Liliana, and I think we are alive. No, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Sorin does. Edgar doesn't have summoning sickness. All right, scoop it up. Okay, now we know what we're facing. Bring in the relics. I think that's it. Relics over Aether Vial. Let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Plains, Giver, pass. Castle Ardenvale from our opponent. Okay, let's go to our turn. Ghost Quarter, Ambitious Farmhand. Get a Plains, pass. No attacks. Thoughtseize, sure. Probably welcoming Vampire going away. Yep, and another Castle Lochthwain. And they pass to us. Solitude's cool. Let's play Plains. Maul of the Skyclaves on the Ambitious Farmhand. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. They take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Flagstones. Smallpox. Let's give up Solitude. Let's give up Giver. Give up Ghost Quarter. They get their Bloodghast back. And they pass to us. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Lose some life. Run out of Brutal Cathar. Take out that Bloodghast. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Take it down to 11. Pass the turn. Silver Smoked Ghoul. They pass to us. Let's run out Brutal Cathar. Take out the Silver Smoked. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. They're down to 6. Pass the turn. Thoughtseize. Going to take our Skyclave. Now you need 2 removal spells, opponent. Damn. Okay. So they can block with the Silver Smoked, I suppose. Let's go to our turn. Just play the Horizon Canopy. Equip the Maul to the Brutal Cathar. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Hey, got there. Worked it out. All right, that's good. That's good. Is there anything else I would like? I think that's good. I do suppose now that I'm not running Flagstones, Relic could become Rest in Peace, although I did like the redraw. I guess we can keep this one. Opponent leads on Flagstones. Well, this is definitely a Field of Ruin Aether Vial turn. Pass the turn there. Fetid Heath. Bloodghast. Okay. Passes the turn to us. Aether Vial ticking up. Thalia. Let's go Plains. Thalia. Pass the turn there. Godless Shrine. Untap. Full price Smallpox. Okay. Ditch Ghost Quarter. Sacrifice Field of Ruin. Opponent plays a Savai Triome, getting their Bloodghasts back. Cool little engine they've got going there. Go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Activate Aether Vial. Ambitious Farmhand. Get ourselves a Plains. Play the Plains. Run out Ambitious Farmhand. Get ourselves a Plains. Pass the turn there. And so the next turn we can Welcoming Vampire and Skyclave. Opponent goes to combat. I will absolutely take 4. Down to 15. Sorin. Sure. Gonna deal 3 damage. Takes out an Ambitious Farmhand. We go to our turn. Aether Vial ticking up to 3. Plains is good. So let's play Plains. Run out a Welcoming Vampire. Skyclave Apparition. Let's take out the Sorin. Draw a card. Solitude's also an excellent pickup. Let's just go to combat. Swing in for 1. Pass the turn there. Godless Shrine. Untapped from our opponent. They're getting their Bloodghast back. Welcoming Vampire blocks Bloodghasts very well. There's the Edgar. Now she does not. They swing in for 3. Let's just take the 3. Down to 12. Go to our turn. Aether Vial can stay where it is. Let's go Plains. Run out Giver of Runes. We draw a card. We draw a Relic. Beautiful. Let's run out Relic. Then let's pass the turn. Opponent plays a Flagstones. Big swing. Is this a dam? Okay. We'll block like this. Let's get rid of that graveyard. There's a Kaldra. All right. You're going to dam now. Prismatic Ending. I think that's fine. There's the Edgar. Go to our turn. I think currently Brutal Cathar is the best option. Let's run that out. Take out the Edgar. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Pass the turn there. Cling to Dust for the redraw. Just passing. Okay. Well, Field of Ruin. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Take it down to 11. Pass the turn. That flips our Moonrage Brute. They're pretty happy passing the turn. Let's just get rid of a Savai Triome here. Thin our own deck. Take them off red for their prismatic endings. Ambitious Farmhand. Okay. Oh, okay. Ambitious Farmhand. Yes, I would like a Plains. Play the Plains. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. Take it down to 6. Pass the turn there. Smallpox. Hey? Smallpox. So now they're down to 5. Let's get rid of Skyclave. Let's get rid of Ambitious Farmhand. Let's get rid of a tapped Plains. Hey! Opponent scoops it up. Can't beat that. Very nice. All right. Happy with that. Got there against a creature deck. Doesn't happen often. All right. We've lost the dice roll. No. Tempted, but no. Mulligan. Do we go down to 5? Turn 1, Aether Vial. Turn 2, nothing. Turn 3. I mean, yeah, let's keep. Let's throw away Plains. We're running more 2-drops in this variant anyway, so we might draw them. All right. Opponent plays an Amulet of Vigor, so it might not even matter. Our hand might not even matter. Let's go Plains and Aether Vial and pass the turn there. Opponent plays an Urza's Saga into an Amulet of Vigor and passes to us. Okay. Aether Vial ticking up. Let's play Plains. Thalia. Pass the turn. Urza's Saga doing its thing. Castle Ardenvale. They're just passing. Okay. Aether Vial. Staying on 1. Horizon Canopy. Welcoming Vampire. I'm doing this because this gives us the best chance at drawing the Solitude. Giver of Runes. Okay. Opponent's making a construct. That's totally fine. We weren't attacking anyway. All right. Another Welcoming Vampire. Less than ideal. Pass the turn. See if we're dead next turn, hey? Opponent gets an Expedition map. Cracks the map. Simic Growth Chamber. They play it. Tap, tapping, and untapping. Azusa. So now they have all the mana they could ever want. More tap, tapping, and untapping. Even more tap, tapping and untapping. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Even more tap tapping and untapping. It's a lot of mana. Primeval Titan. Okay, let's see how they beat us today. All right, they get a Valakut and the Stronghold, so they can tap that for any color of mana they want. Primeval Titan now has haste. And they have a Cultivator Colossus as well. Now, I mean, obviously, guys, we do have to take into consideration. We played a Welcoming Vampire and actually drew a card, so we're breaking just as many rules as they are. You ever feel like you're just playing bad cards for the sake of it? Because I do. Yep, they're wiping our board now. There's another Colossus. It's a lot of Valakut triggers. You know, sometimes people ask me, what do you love about Magic the Gathering? I say, love is a strong word, but, you know, not this. So, yeah, now they can give their other thing Trample and Haste if they feel like it. I mean, Burn players and Valakut players have definitely the sort, see, it was unnecessary, but they're definitely the sort to do that. And I mean, I can't blame them. Their deck looks fun. Wish I was playing it. Look at that. Turn 4, I'm on -19. Joy. All right, well, begin sideboarding. I guess it's the Drannith Magistrate's in. Not Drannith Magistrate's, the Spellskite's in, and I think that's it. Trim some Aether Vials. All right, we get to go first this time. time. And I guess we'll keep a hand like this. Let's go Plains into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Forest from our opponent. Into an Arboreal Grazer. Simic Growth Chamber. Okay, go to our turn. Ambitious Farmhand. Well, let's just play Ghost Quarter and take out the Simic Growth Chamber. Pass the turn there. See, it's as if our opponent only played one land. Amulet of Vigor from our opponent to an Urza's Saga. Okay, well, it's a good thing it entered untapped. They pass to us. Plains, let's go Stoneforge. Let's get that Kaldra. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Urza's Saga ticks up. Simic Growth Chamber. Into a Dryad. Okay. Into a Simic Growth Chamber. And they're passing. All right. Turn 3 and we're alive. Honestly, an achievement against this deck these days. Let's run out another copy of Giver of Runes. Stoneforge Mystic can do its thing. Get the Kaldra down, but I don't think it's going to matter much. We even attack. I think we kind of have to. Swing in for 5. I mean, next turn we get to Ambitious Farmhand and Thalia. That'll help. Okay, they take 5 down to 15 on turn 4. Urza's Saga doing its thing. Do they go for mana or construct? Both is bad. They're going for mana. Selesnya Sanctuary, that'll do the fun double untapping stuff. Cultivator Colossus, okay. Well, oh, there's the Valakut. And all these lands are going to untap. Already got Valakut triggers going off. Oh, but it's okay, guys. They only got 3 Valakut triggers off all that. Oh, another Dryad, another land. I mean, yeah, they got to kill our Stoneforge. They can't have that around anymore. Don't know why they're killing a Giver of Runes, but sure. Engineered Explosives on 2, on 1, and then an amulet. Okay, then a big old attack. And then another, can't forget, they got another land, so they get to do another Valakut. Ah, but see, this is where our deck gets to do some broken stuff. See, I'm going to play a Brutal Cathar, and then I'm going to take their Cultivator, and then I'm just going to pass the turn. Ah, see, there they've got a land. And they kill us. Cool. I hope they had fun. Well, that was an absolute beating. We got to draw like 1 or 2 cards off Welcoming Vampire, so I guess that's cool. White's getting card draw. The rest of the format's getting pretty explosive. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I had absolutely no fun at all. So until next time, have fun. Have fun.